I'm live, I think. Am I live? Can you guys see me? Got one thumbs up. Hello, Juicy Moose, 3D printing everything. 3D print everything, sorry. Jim Carter, hey Jim. I'm trying this out. I got my iPad set up. Wow, I already got 18 people. Holy crap. Can you guys hear me okay? Video looks good. Can you hear me though? Audio sounds great. I got snowball microphone sitting in front of me. This is what I usually film with, and it's usually just off camera. So I'm trying this out, and let me see what I can do here. Good, audio's good. Wow, we're getting quite a few people, 41 people. Fantastic. I don't know how long I'm going to do this. I'm probably only like 30 minutes. Let me show you what I got going here in the background. If I can switch camera view. And there. I got a print going on the MP Select Mini. Just behind the camera, or behind. It's on my iPad. I'm filming on my iPad, not actually my iPhone. So I got that print going. I'll show you what that is in a little bit. It's going to be a quick print. You might even be able to figure it out. I don't know. So see what's other things we can do here. I don't know what you guys can see. I put it on my phone, but it's not showing up. And it may be because I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm going to go off Wi-Fi. Because, I'm on the same Wi-Fi with my phone and the iPad. So if I go off Wi-Fi, I might be able to get in. So let's play. Now this may cause an echo, so I might have to shut that off. And let's go back. What we got? iPhone's cached too much. I'm not sure I can do this. Let's see here. Where is my Twitter now? Okay. Yeah, it is. It's working on my phone now. It's just really slow. Yeah, it's about 10-second delay. Not bad. Oh, this is cool. All right, cool. I got that going. There's no echo then. I'm liking this. Let's see what other features we got. And I'm going to shut myself off over here. I don't want to hear myself twice. Let's see. We've got Dance Party. I've got the Dream Sequence. See what else we got. Yeah, I'm 720. I'm off the front camera. The print is on the back camera. Joel says he can't sing, I can't dance. I agree with that completely. Let's see, what am I on? I'm on Glamour Shot. This is a Glamour Shot. I guess it's better lighting. And let's see, Beam. What does Beam do? Beam me up, Scotty. Nope. Let's see. 8mm. Is that like 8mm film? Oh yeah, it's got the little things. Can you guys even see this? I can't tell on my phone. This is kind of cool. Dawn, whatever that is. Just, it looks like it's all this different lighting. A documentary. Got to get serious for that. Sepia. Silver screen. So that makes it look like old-fashioned. Yes, I look better in black and white, that I can tell you. Let's see, haunt. Ooh. Ooh, that's nasty. Did I lose the comments? Oh, there we go. Tell me if this isn't awesome. I'm thinking it's pretty awesome. Sketch. Ah, there we go. There, now I'm a cartoon. That is really cool. I'm not sure how you'd use this, but save haunt for Halloween. You got that right. You got a nice camera on that thing. It's just an iPad. What was it? iPad Air 2. I'll go back to normal. It's just an iPad Air 2. I got to keep remember to look at the camera here. This is I do a lot of filming with this thing, actually, a lot of my video. So, and this is the front camera. So this is just like a 720. And let's check on the print. I can flip this around. And then there's the print. That should be 1080p. It may only be 720 because of the app. The only problem with this, the comments don't stay up. If the delay is much less, that would be super useful. Joel said that. What are you printing? It's a surprise. I'll show you in a minute. His delay is very good. So I guess I got a decent delay. Do I like the Mini? Yes, I love the Minis. The Minis are running 24 hours a day. I print some stuff for my son on them. You know, the comments don't stay up on the screen. I'll see them for a brief and then they're gone. I wonder how I can get that fixed. Let me switch back here. So I got to learn how to do this comments thing. I wonder if I can scroll back down. Oh, there we go. I can scroll the comments back down. They kind of like disappear on the screen. They're over on the one side. And then I can scroll down with my finger. So let's see what I missed. What are you printing? I'll show you in a minute what I'm printing. It's just a little celebration thing. How many different colors can you get? Just what I showed there. It's basically versions of black and white. I think you're talking what I can get on the screen. You know what? My finger keeps going in front of the camera because that's where I'm trying to scroll the comments. So that's a bad thing. Let's see. I was only seeing about a 10-second delay on my phone, which was connected. I got this connected to Wi-Fi. Actually, I'm picking up decent Wi-Fi out here in my garage. And then my phone, I had my phone on my Verizon. So it was a separate signal, and I had like a 10-second delay. See if I can get the comments back up. Yeah, the comments disappear, so I got to figure out how to fix that. But it says up in the corner we got 60. We had 64. Looks like we lost a few. We're down to 60 people. How do they do with ABS? Someone asked. Let's see. Samantha Saucy. How do they do with ABS? That print right there is ABS. It is printing ABS right now, and you can see it's lifting. I'm actually doing a test. I'm printing on some special acrylic that I found, and I didn't print with a raft. So that's why you can see it lifting there in the corner. Yeah, the finger is disturbing, isn't it? Someone said. The plexiglass is holding up fine. So, man, the comments are coming in here quick. So they do really good with ABS. And Smokey Drops, are you interested in printing that PC case I sent you? PC case. Not remember the PC case. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I get so much stuff. What app are you using? Jimmy Shaw asked. It is the iPad. It's just the YouTube app with an iPad. So let me switch back here. So I'm back, but yeah, is my finger still on the screen? Yeah, I don't think you can see it now. Let's see. Well, it's hard to keep up. There's a lot of comments in here. Let's see. Sweet. What brand of ABS? The ABS that I'm using, that green ABS there, that is a spool, leftover spool from XYZ Printing. If you look up here, see all these spools? These are all spools that my DaVinci's told me were empty. So I just take them apart and I use the spools on the minis. Because I paid for it, I got to get my money's worth out of it. Yeah, barrage of comments, Brian, you're right. Chuck is giving the finger. I'm trying not to. I got to put my finger on the screen because the comments keep disappearing if I don't put it there. Unless there's a way to set that up. I don't know how to set that up. What is this? Show live chat messages. Yeah, I got this. I got it set to show the messages, but they disappear. What microphone do I use? I don't know where I'm at in the messages. So this is what I'm using. I got a Snowball sitting in front of me. And what iPad am I using? iPad Air 2. I may be way behind in comments. Nope, I'm caught up. Let's see. Got to get ready for work. Jimmy, have a good... Well, sorry, Jimmy. I know you got to work 2 jobs there. Thanks for tuning in. Angus uses something to detach the comments and put them on a separate window. If he streams from OBS, this is a new app, a new feature they put in the app for iPad. I guess you got to have 10K subscribers or more to get it. And Joel mentioned it today on Twitter, and I went and checked, and I thought it was always there. I might have had the beta and didn't even know it. So I figured I'd give this a try. Let's see. Have you ever made your own filament? No, I wouldn't even attempt it. Hello from Canada. Love your videos. Hey, thanks. How do you fix banding? That's more than I can cover right now. Banding is usually going to be caused by your Z-axis. Check the threaded rod if it's moving around. See if there's anything resisting it. Something's causing the whole thing to shift. What is my favorite printer? I still love my Fabrikator Mini, which is back here. This is still one of my favorite printers. And this thing prints ABS. It's got ABS on it. It prints ABS all the time. It's really the printer that opened my eyes to open source. So when I bought this, it was like $177 when I bought this thing a year and a half ago. And I was using DaVinci, so this was a great step up. And then I started getting a bunch of other printers. My FlashForge Dreamer is fantastic, but it's not a cheap printer. So those are the 2 probably my most favorite. YouTube purge is happening. I don't know what. Hello from Brazil. I'm at 358. No. Let's see. Any tips for me starting with a mini printer? Print the knob. First thing you do on the mini, print the knob. I'll show you. Let me switch camera view again. See that green knob? The green knob is what you want to print first, because the knob that comes with it is an absolute pain in the butt. I hate it. Your finger slips around on it. Wow, we're up to 72 people. I just did this prompt too. This is awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. Bed temp. Oh, that's the other thing. It's warping because the bed temp is like off. I'm testing to how good the ABS would actually stick to this acrylic bed, because I wanted to see if it was there was a chemical thing going on, because it was printing really good. With a 60-degree bed, it was sticking beautifully for some other ABS prints, but it looks like it needs the heat. So please make someone moderator, please. I don't know how to do that on this app. Let's see. What's the bed temp? You lifted your print lifted. Look. Oh, I know it's lifted. It's a test. It's just a dumb little print. Yeah, the Fab Mini 2 is coming out soon. I was supposed to already get it, but they had some manufacturing problems. So I'm supposed to get a Fab Mini 2, which is basically, from what I understand, a monoprice, or not a monoprice, a Malian M100. So yeah, let's see. I chuck. This is. I can't believe the number of comments I got for just impromptu here. Yes, I know the print is warping. It's a test. It's failing the test. I didn't heat the bed. ABS is going to warp if you don't heat the bed in most cases, but I was trying something new, and it's not working. But the print's still going to come out because it's just a little simple print. Give us a tour of the shop. I could do that in a minute. Let's see. Your printer turned to Chinese and freezes when I go to language. What should I do? Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I've used BuildTech. I've got this thing printing great. I probably shouldn't have showed this on a stream because you guys think I'm not doing it. I'm just testing this while I was doing this. It's an acrylic. It's like a clear acrylic that I found, and I've been printing with it. So I printed some ABS. I printed some PLA. I talked about this. Patreon supporters know. I printed a whole bunch of stuff on this, and it was printing beautifully with like a 60-degree bed. It sticks beautifully, and then I can get the prints off real easy, and the thing flexes. So someone asked me how would it print with no heat, and so that's why I'm trying this. And that's why it's actually failing that test. 27 likes, 73 views. You're right. This is absolutely amazing. So I'm having a hard time keeping up with all the comments. I'll tell you what I was going to try and do. I got this kit, electronics kit. I was going to actually try and build, but I couldn't get the camera to position right, the iPad to position right. So that didn't work. It's just Mad Labs electronics kit. It's supposed to make a bagpipe sound when you put it together. So, what glue do you recommend for the DaVinci? I got some right here. This is what I use. This stuff is awesome. I get in a big stick like this, and that's what I use. Yeah, give us a tour of the shop. All right, someone wants a tour of the shop. Let me try something here because it's portable. All right, so you got the Mini printing right now. Right there is a Black Widow, which I put together, but you can see the electronics are all loose. And that's because I was testing it and the extruder won't drive. This is one of the early beta units. Real early beta units, so I couldn't get it to work. They're supposed to be sending me a replacement, but right now the extruder doesn't work. It's something in the board. I've tested the wires, everything. And next to it is the TiVo Tarantula that I've been doing some experiments on. Eventually I'm going to tear that apart for parts and build something out of it. And then there's another Mini there that I print on. A couple of DaVincis, Joel's old printer that I'm still working on, a Wanho. I got a couple, the Robo and a DaVinci over here. I got, this is behind the camera, which you normally see. A couple printers there. There's the CNC over there where my helmet is. I got an electronics bench back there. You guys never see it on a camera. It's such a mess. This is my wife's work area. I got a couple DaVincis over here printing. And I just got, see all that filament? Those are boxes of red ABS filament. I picked those up, the whole set, for like under $100. It was less than $9 a roll, so I got to test it out and see how good it is. There's some junk over there and tools. There's the spool eraser, and then the rest of the tools in shop. So that's pretty much tour of the shop. I don't know how exciting that was. And I'm back. Let's see how the print's doing. Yeah, it's curling bad, really bad. All right, I'll tell you what it is. February 2015. I hit 1,000 subscribers and I printed this. I celebrated with this. And then a year later, on the same point, February, I hit 7,500 subscribers. And now, it's that same point in time a year later, and that's what I'm printing here. It's a 1,300. 13,800. Or 9 actually, 13,900. So I think I'm just going to roll over that by the time this prints. So that's what's printing. A piece of crap. It's going to be reprinted because it's just warping. It's an experiment. I put some plastic down, and I want to try it with no heated bed. Let's see. Do you like the print results of the DaVinci and the DIY printer kit printer? DaVinci is fine for real simple prints, ABS, and you really got to work with them. I got mine tuned in. Mine basically print like 1 or 2 things over and over again. They're little factory machines. Several of these DaVincis I hear, 2 of them are my son's that I'm fixing. So they're not printing anything right now. They're broke. A lot of things are breaking on the DaVincis. Oh, God, I got to keep that finger out of there. How much money have you invested in the printing industry? I have no idea. Too much. The reason I bought my first printer was because of your review of the 1.0. Believe me, when I did the review of the 1.0, I've had those things for 2.5 years. Back when I first got it, the 1.0 was fantastic. I did a lot of good printing on it. But as time went on, things started breaking. I realized how marginal some of the prints were. And then I started printing on other printers. And that's when I said, you know what, I'm just going to turn these things into a printing machine. Video is freezing. Have you tried DaVinci Pro? No. I really don't want it. I don't like the company. I don't like the support they give. So, no, I don't want to support them. Do you cover your filament? Nah, not really. Unless it's something special. Still love my DaVinci Pro. Also busy making Core XY. 3D print creator. Yeah, I know several people love their DaVinci Pro. I'm kind of moved on from XYZ printing. You put aluminum bed in your DaVinci. That's cool. You know what? The DaVincis are great for reworking. The one I reworked, I reflashed. I call it a Leonardo because it's no longer a DaVinci. That printed really good. And right now it's in parts because the idler wheel broke on it and I had to steal parts from it. And so I want to put a whole new setup in it, and I haven't taken the time to do it. Having issues with your Fab MIDI clumping at the beginning of every print lately, any ideas what it might be? It's probably the little PTFE tube inside the hot end that goes bad. You probably have to replace it. If you're printing PLA. ABS, I have no problems. PLA is a problem. Let's see. Select Mini, you love it. Yes, true. I've spent money, but I'm printing things that have value. Yes. But you remember, some of my printers have been donated. I've been pretty generous, or pretty fortunate. The company has been generous. Joel actually helped me. Joel, the 3D printing nerd, he helped me get the FlashForge Dreamer. When I was starting out, I had a whole series I was going to do, and let's see, whole series I was going to do it, and it just didn't really work out. Let's see, but there's several of the printers, but then there's quite a few I've bought, so I've definitely bought the printers. Not everything's been given to me. Lack of support, not an XYZ fan. Now, long story. If you go to my Patreon, I've told the story. I really don't want to get into it here. Let's see, get a 3D scanner. I've tried some scanners. I haven't seen anything that's worth playing with yet, but I haven't spent a lot of money on it either. So I've tried a lot of the iPhone app stuff and mixed results. Boy, this is tough having keep my finger here. Let's see. Do I like auto bed leveling? Not really. I find just adjusting it myself and keep going. Let's see. Juicy Moose, I would make, how do I make you a moderator? I don't know how in this app, how to make you a moderator. I don't see any controls on how to do that. So I guess I just got to get in here and block people. But you know what? I really don't care. Honestly, I don't care. Let's see. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. So the print's almost done. When the print's done, I'm just going to close this thing down. But it's going to be a crappy print anyway. And let's see. Wow, I'm way behind in comments here. Okay, see you, Rich. Thanks for coming by. Do I use Kapton tape? No. What is the $9 per roll filament? It was, I got it at Hobby King. Hobby King had some Kaleido, and they had some Hobby King filament. And there, it was like, normally like 20 bucks a roll, and for some reason they had it for like $8. So I bought a bunch of it. Hey, Gordon. Used laptop tape. Bridging is fine. Trade tape, I don't know what that is. So this is working. The only thing I don't like is I keep my finger on this because the comments are going, and I don't know how to set up a moderator for all the morons who want to call me an old man. Which I am an old man, so whatever. Can I get hips to print right? I haven't done a lot with hips. I've done PETG. I prefer ABS, honestly, guys. I do great with ABS. This is a bad example, what I'm printing here. But this is how I find out how to print ABS. This is an experiment that's failing. I didn't use any glue stick. I didn't use anything else. This is strictly on some acrylic. I wanted to see how well it would stick. I didn't use a raft. I didn't use a brim. I didn't do anything that I normally would do on something like this. Yeah, I know. People call me old man. Gives them a thrill. Whatever. I've tried to block a few of them, but it's not a big deal. Hips is a pain. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot. Have you already printed with PVA? I tried some PVA. I had some sample that I got from E3D, actually, I think it was. And I tried it on the FlashForge Dreamer, and I wasn't getting great results. And I only had a small sample, so I used it up before I could really adjust things. Is the Select Mini better than the Mod T? Yeah, in my opinion, yeah. I mean, the Mod T, it depends on what you want. The Mod T is very easy to work with. It's easy to set up. It's great for a beginner. But the quality is just not quite there. And it's not just the slicer. There's something else going on. It's a different kind of mechanism in that thing. But it's really, really great for someone starting out. So that way it was really good to use. Glue stick on top of Kapton tape. If you got to do all that, there's something else wrong. You shouldn't have to do all that to make a print stick. Try a raft before I do that. I mean, it would work, but kind of defeats the purpose. The tape is supposed to, you know, stick to it. But I don't know, glass. If you're printing, glass and glue work really well. Are you a die-head Simplify 3D user? I pretty much am. I use it exclusively. I got a free version from Simplify for the channel, so I have to claim that, but I was about ready to buy it anyway. Someone had loaned me their license. They weren't using it, so they said, here, try it out. And basically I was using their machine essentially, and I really liked it. So I think I'm going to buy it, and then I got the opportunity to have it on the channel. So they donated to the channel. So that was really cool. But I would buy it. And I don't get anything for it. If you buy it, I don't get any kickback or nothing. I think it's really, really handy. And I like the fact that a lot of us YouTubers use it so we can share files and profiles and things like that. It makes it really easy. But hey, if you're starting out, Cura and Slicer and all that is, or Slick 3R, however you want to pronounce it. I used them. I've used them. They work good. But the extra features of Simplified 3D I do like. I'm young and hip, unlikely creators. Dude, I haven't been young and hip for 30 years, so I don't think I was ever hip, but at least I was young 30 years ago. You get to a certain age and that crap doesn't even bother you. It just don't call me late for dinner. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. What are the major difference between PLA and ABS? What I like about ABS is it's a little more flexible in PLA. It stands up better outside. I can use acetone to glue pieces together or to finish it. And it just responds better, like when I'm carving at it. When I got this tool, I like to show a lot of times, that finishing tool or deburring tool. This works great on any of them, but it really works good on the ABS. The ABS just rounds right off with it. So it's harder to print for a lot of people, and it is harder to print than PLA, but I find PLA just too sticky. I find PLA sticks in the nozzles too much. So I like ABS better than PLA. It's me. Want me to print the hairy lion? Everyone's printing that thing. What am I going to do? I'll print the same thing that everyone else, and mine will probably come out like crap. Let's see. I'm using 3 hours of hairspray. Wow, we're 32 minutes into this. I was only going to make this like a 30-minute thing. Well, the print's almost done. As soon as the print's done, I'm going to go. Try printing some in vase mode. I've done that. I'm not real impressed with vase mode. I know people like it, but I don't know. I've tried it. I'd rather just print with a couple shells and go that way. It's a little stronger. Thomas Butler, you're learning SolidWorks. Do it. Do it. Matter control. I use matter control. I got a T10 tablet. That's what I run my Robo on. Matter Hackers gave me that to review, and it slices really well. It works great with the Robo. That's how I've gotten the Robo to work, because that's got auto level, and I don't like the auto level on there. I could shut it off, but it's working now with the Matter control. What's my Thingiverse name? What is my Thingiverse name? I don't know. Just go to any of my videos. There's a link in there to the Thingiverse for the files that I print, usually. It'll take you right to the account. Yeah, I set that up so long ago. It's probably L Products, which is my website, L Products, Electronic Products, which is how I got started. I do more electronics. I've done electronics. I've written electronics books. That's why I did the 3D printing until a couple years ago. So L Products was my site. And Jim Carter's got to fly. I see you, Jim. Thanks for stopping by. Hope this wasn't too boring. I'm going to have to figure out how to be better at this. This is just an experiment. And I got to learn this commenting stuff. So 75 people still here. Holy cow. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Where can you buy my books? You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at my website. Some of them are a bit outdated, but if you want to learn C programming, embedded C programming, want to learn programming picks and basic. Oh, there, Mike Ponchke confirmed it's L Products on Thingiverse. Thanks, man. Old brain, I'm losing it. So I got a lot of books. Just search on my last name, Hellebuck, on Amazon. My books will come up. Doing good for first time. Thanks, man. RWF Racing. He's a Patreon supporter. Thanks, man. Let's see. I look rich. Must be the hoodie. Let's see. Enjoyable video. Thank you. Thanks for coming, John. John Waterhouse. Thank you. Are you rich? No, I'm not rich. I work a day job every day and do this in the evening. Must be one of the filters. Yeah, it probably is. Totally agree with ABS over PLA. Cool. Someone else who likes ABS. James Hughes. Thank you, James. Gotta go. Your channel's perfect. Just keep sticking to what you're doing. And live thing is a fantastic idea for the future. Thanks, man. CJK Turtle. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So let's see. The print is, God, it's got to be close to done. It's looking at like absolute crap. So the idea of shutting off, you know, I made my money, but I keep buying filament will make me poor. Yeah, buying all the filament will make you poor. I bought a lot. JCart55, great videos, by the way. Thanks, man. Gordon Daniel likes ABS. Yeah, ABS has its spot. It's not doing good right now in this print, but like I said, this was an experiment to see if how much heat it needed. This has got basically no heat on the bed, so it's not working as well as I'd hoped, but that's okay. Really, when you want to do ABS, the best way to do it is do it inside a enclosed chamber. That's what works best. And the FlashForge Dreamer does a great job of that. Let's see. I print mostly PLA because I have no other choice since my machines are not enclosed. Yeah, enclosed makes a big difference. But little stuff you should be able to get away with. And print slower. If you print slower with ABS, it has time to cool so it doesn't split and separate and warp as much. I'm actually printing this too fast. That's the other thing I'm doing. It's printing way too fast. But I was trying to do this while the video was going. I was hoping to have it done in 30 minutes. Yeah, thanks for offering to be a moderator. If I can figure out how to be a moderator on this iPad app, because it's on the iPad app. This is not on the what everyone else is using, the OBS and all that stuff. This is just an experiment with the iPad app, so it's on my iPad, and I'm still figuring out the quirks. The fan duct needs to be plugged and needs an enclosure. Actually, I got tape over the fan duct, so it doesn't have air blowing on it. That's how I handled that. And it does, if I showed you, if I heated this bed, that plastic is working. What printer do I recommend for under 500 bucks? Man, there's so many that are decent. Depends. You want fully assembled? You want a kit? God, I hate to pick just one. The Wanhao Duplicator i3 Plus has been really good for me. It's got a touch screen. That's under 500 bucks. Some of those big printers, Preston's been doing some big printers, and that worked out pretty good. That TiVo Tarantula was a kit. Some people don't like it. I had good luck with my Tarantula. It printed good for me, but I'm still going to tear it apart. I want to build a bigger printer out of it. A DaVinci reflashed actually prints pretty good, but God, under 500 bucks. My Maker Front, which I'm reworking, that was a kit, big metal kit. I had trouble putting that thing together, but once I got it together, that thing's been a massively great printer. It prints really good. And then, of course, some people like those ANET A8s kits, and ANET A8 is, you're gonna have to put some work in it. I don't like the printers that are built out of the acrylic. I'd rather have one that's built out of the metal. The aluminum extrusion, to me, is better. You want a beefy frame, and so an ANET A8 would be good if you then beef it up. So that's only my suggestion, but I'm not against it. I'm not against the ANET at all. I mean, it's amazing you can buy a printer for under 200 bucks now. You couldn't do that even a year ago. Fully built. Well, I'll tell you what, the MP Select Mini here that's printing, $199. It doesn't have the super big build area, but what a great little printer. This is a very bad example. Don't go by what I'm printing here, because this is a terrible experiment. What firmware does TiVo use for their printers? Marlin. I like my Black Widow, built it as my first printer. Some people really love their Black Widows. Mine was an early beta. So it's got problems. Some people like the Folger Tech. I don't have a Folger Tech. I've heard great things about the Folger Tech. There are kits you got to put together. But a fully assembled, I try to do fully assembled, but I'll tell you what, guys, I got spoiled by my Flashforge streamer. Everything else prints almost as good, you know? So I'm kind of spoiled. Yeah, I got 53 thumbs up and 67 people still viewing. So I'm going to go off that thing, that print. Let's see how far it is. It's at 90, it's at 93%, so it's almost done. When that's done, I'll call it quits. Let's see. Prusa i3, I didn't fit my enclosure anymore, so mainly printing PLA and PETG. Yeah, that MK2. I met Prusa at the New York Maker Faire, and I would have loved to have gotten a hold of one of those MK2s, but I haven't got one. He is not sending me one, so I guess I got to buy one. Joel offered to loan me his if I ever want to try it, so I may take him up on that at some point. We'll see. I got enough printers right now. I got enough of them to fix. And yeah, 3D Print Creator, they're out of stock all the time. The nozzle went up in smoke today. That sucks. MK2, the wife thinks 3 printers is enough. What do you think my wife says? She told me a long time ago I'm out of control. She told me I need to get rid of some of these printers. And then that's why I started printing stuff that I sell. I got stuff that I actually sell through a third party. I print and they sell it. And so then now she don't know which ones are for the extra printers and which ones are building stuff. So I got away with that one. So hyped for the Fab Mini 2. I am told it's gonna be under 200 bucks, but I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been told. That's supposed to be. And yeah, hide the printers. There's no hiding them. She comes out here. Do a review on the Creality CR10. I am thinking about that, but I've been wanting to build my own big one. I want to take the parts of the brain fart, tarantula, the TiVo tarantula. My whole plan when I bought that thing was to take the parts and build a big printer. And then I went and built it, and it printed good, so I kept using it. And now it's like, I'm just going to tear it apart and turn it into a big printer. Let's see. All right, so the print's done, and let me get it off the print bed. It's a piece of crap. See, it was barely stuck on there. And even though it's warped, the front quality came out decent. And there it is. 13,900 subscribers on February 2017. That's what that is. I'm going to make a lot better print of that, but that's what it was printing, and it's beautifully warped. Oh, beautifully. Look at that. So you definitely need a heated bed. The acrylic I'm using is not making it stick. So that was a complete failure. But man, is that nice and smooth. But it printed the quality. The letters came out decent. I mean, I printed this at, I think it was a 0.3 layer height. So it's and if I want those letters to come out better, I'd print like this with supports, because you get better resolution versus printing like that. So that's what I would do. Yeah, very nice bend. Man, I hate that the comments just disappear on this app, and it really is sucky. I don't know how to get rid of that. No, it wasn't designed that way. I designed it in Tinkercad to be flat, but it does look pretty pretty nice and round. So anyway, so that's what this was all about. I hit 1,000 2 years ago. I hit 7,500 a year ago, and now I'm at 13,900. So that's all thanks to all you guys who subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I especially appreciate my Patreon supporters who give me $1 or more a month. They help keep me going. They help make this worthwhile, because it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and I love doing it. But man, it's like a second job. And PayPal or the AdSense just don't pay squat. If anybody guys got a channel, until you get bigger. I got to get a lot bigger. So anyway, yeah, I'll say use another device to do the comments. I don't know that I can. See, I'm using the iPad app. This is, thank you, Jeff Holloman. Thank you for the compliment. And Kalanel, hope I'm saying it right. He says congrats, thank you. This, what I'm filming on right now, I'm streaming on my iPad. I'm streaming on my iPad. I could have streamed on my phone, but it's an app that's right on the phone or right on the iPad. So it's new. It was released for creators who have 10,000 or more subscribers. I guess it's going to come out to everybody eventually. And it was just released like a day or two ago. So I wanted to try it out. And I don't want to get into the whole OBS and all this stuff, so I wanted to see how good it was. So I can see where there's some things I got to learn. And thank John Waterhouse. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. For any donation, just $1 a month on Patreon really goes a long way. And I try to keep everybody up to date on what's going on behind the scenes. I'm trying to put out some extra videos for my Patreon supporters and things like that. So I try to make it worth the money. But it's time, I can't get enough time. Yeah, I could look on the phone. You're right. That if it's showing on you, I guess I could try that. It's the things I want to try. Don't delete this video. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. This is supposed to be just an experiment. Does Patreon take a cut? Yes. 5%, I think, and then PayPal takes another couple percent. So I get like 85 cents or 87 cents on a dollar, something like that. But still, they handle all the financial end of it, kind of. So that's what you're paying for. Da Vinci, the things I need help with, many emotional moments. Oh, dude, you have no idea how many times I've screened up those things. Just pounding my fist and screaming because I fixed something and another wire breaks. I've got like over 4,000 hours on one of the printers and probably 3,000 on my second one. So I've beat the heck out of them. So anyway, yeah, I will save it to my channel. It's supposed to be able to be saved to the channel, so I'll find out. That's what this whole thing's an experiment. It was just an impromptu to see how this would work. So and I learned quite a bit. So I'm gonna have to call it quits, guys. I got to do some filming for Filament Friday, and I'm running out of time. And so 48 minutes we did this, 68 subscribers, 58 thumbs up. So I guess in general, people liked it. So thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for visiting, and I'll try to get better at this and maybe do it more organized. I will let my Patreon supporters know more about how things went and everything, and they'll probably give me some feedback. Oh, Maker's Muse is here. I didn't even know Angus was here. Thanks, Angus. I got to learn to use this. God, this scrolling of the comments is, they're here and then they just disappear, and I got to put my finger there to see them, and then as soon as I start to read them and back up, they disappear again, and then they start scrolling really fast. Was a pleasure. It's hard to keep up. Yes, it is, Angus. It really is. You do a great job, Angus. If you guys aren't watching Angus and his streams, him and Joel and God, some of the other guys, but Angus to me just does a fantastic job. So comfortable in front of the camera doing that. Joel is like he's been doing it his whole life. That's why those guys are the big guys. So yeah, check out theirs. But God, I'm drawing a blank. There's so many other guys doing great streams now, so I had to get in on it. So that's it, guys. So I got to say goodbye. Let's see, we're at almost 50 minutes. So I'm going to hit finish here, and it's probably going to shut off, take a few seconds. But thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. And I'll see you in 2 days on Filament Friday.